Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelor's Myrden does pick one of the women in show's finale. The Golden Bachelor star Myrden has provided a telling hint that he does pick a winner during Sunday night's finale. Bear's Facebook bio lists him as in a relationship, appearing to confirm he is dating one of the women on the show. The account, which is private, allows followers to see his relationship status. Bear has long been a devoted father to his 3 sons, after losing his wife Audrey to brain cancer 14 years ago. Although he is expected to choose someone in the finale, rumors have been swirling that the relationship may have already ended. Bear has lived in Australia since 1998, when he moved to Sydney with his wife Audrey, who tragically died 14 years ago after a long cancer battle. Viewers have been captivated by Bear's journey from heartbreak to hope as he searches for love later in life. And Sunday's finale promises all the tears, tension, and romance fans have come to expect. Fans are calling for a spin-off after one charming contestant won them over. Transformation coach Jan Herdman, 66, has quickly won the hearts of audiences through her upbeat attitude, charismatic personality, and incredible dedication to fitness. However, the Sydney-based personal trainer was axed from the show after leading man Bear failed to form a romantic connection with her. Shocked viewers are now calling for Jan to appear in her own spin-off series called The Golden Bachelorette, in which a group of refined bachelors would vie for her heart. Bear's loss. The next Golden Bachelorette, one person wrote. You should be the next Bachelorette, a second added. You were so dignified, articulate, and beautiful. Far too good for Bear. We look forward to seeing you on screen again, another chimed in. Someone else wrote, Jan for the Bachelorette. Nine's The Golden Bachelor is itself a spin-off from its American counterpart, and the US ABC commissioned its own The Golden Bachelorette in 2024, starring former contestant Joan Vassos. Series host Samantha Armitage has said she would love to expand the franchise. She told Yahoo Lifestyle, as we say with this show, you don't know what the future holds. So, I think let's just get the inaugural Australian season to air and see how that goes. I think there is a bright future ahead for this show. Under the chandelier glow of a ballroom dressed in gold and candlelight, Golden Bachelor's Myrden finally reached the moment viewers have been waiting for all season. The music softened, the cameras tightened, and time seemed to pause as Barry stood between 2 women whose journeys had braided themselves into his heart. After weeks of laughter, vulnerability, late-night talks, and second chances, the finale delivered what reality TV promises at its best: choice, consequence, and the courage to love again. Barry's season was never about flashy drama or manufactured chaos. From the premiere, he made it clear that he wasn't interested in playing a part. Nicknamed Bear for his rugged warmth and gentle strength, Barry arrived with a lifetime behind him. Loss, resilience, humor earned the hard way, and an open-eyed hope that love, even later in life, could still surprise him. The women who stepped out of the limos that first night sensed it immediately. This wasn't a man chasing a fairy tale. This was a man ready to build something real. As the finale opened, Barry reflected on the winding path that led him here. He spoke candidly about how each woman had challenged him differently, how one made him feel young again, how another made him feel deeply understood. The audience had watched those bonds form. The early sparks, the steady trust, the moments of doubt that inevitably followed. What set this season apart was its quiet honesty. These were adults who knew the stakes, who weren't afraid to admit fear, and who believed love was worth risking embarrassment and heartbreak. The final 2 women could not have been more different, yet both fit seamlessly into Barry's life. One brought a playful energy, a spark that ignited rooms and turned everyday moments into adventures. With her, Barry laughed easily. Their chemistry was undeniable, fueled by shared curiosity and a zest for life that felt contagious. She reminded him that joy could still be spontaneous, that romance didn't have to slow down with age. The other finalist offered something deeper and steadier. Their connection grew slowly, like roots intertwining beneath the surface. With her, Barry felt seen, not just as the charming lead of a TV show, but as a man shaped by decades of experience. Their conversations lingered on meaning, family, legacy, forgiveness, and what it truly takes to walk alongside someone through life's quieter chapters. She didn't rush him, and she didn't need grand gestures. Their bond was built on presence. As the finale progressed, Barry spent one last day with each woman, knowing that every word carried weight. There were no distractions left, no group dates, no rose ceremonies to hide behind. Just honest conversations and the unspoken knowledge that one relationship would end that night. Barry wrestled with his decision openly, admitting that choosing meant not only following his heart, but also honoring the woman he could realistically build a future with. When the time came, Barry stood alone, rose in hand, his expression a mixture of gratitude and gravity. He spoke first to the woman he would not choose, his voice steady but emotional. He thanked her for reminding him that passion doesn't fade with time, that excitement can still bloom unexpectedly. He acknowledged the pain of goodbye, promising that their connection mattered and always would. Tears flowed, but so did respect. It was a farewell rooted in dignity, not regret. Then came the moment everyone had waited for. Turning to the woman he chose, Barry's face softened. He spoke about companionship, not as an abstract idea, but as a daily practice. He talked about mornings shared over coffee, about weathering storms together, about laughter that didn't need an audience. He admitted that with her, he didn't feel like he was chasing something lost. He felt like he was stepping into something new. And then, in the season's most tender moment, Barry offered his final rose. She accepted, her hands trembling as she smiled through tears. The room seemed to exhale. It wasn't a flashy proposal or a dramatic declaration. It was something better. It was two people choosing each other with clear eyes, understanding exactly what they were saying yes to. As the couple walked away together, hand in hand, the message of the season crystallized. Golden Bachelor wasn't about rewriting youth or reclaiming the past. It was about recognizing that love evolves, and that at any age it can still be brave, intentional, and deeply rewarding. Barry Bear, Myrden's journey ended not with spectacle, but with substance. By picking one woman in the finale, he proved that romance doesn't expire and that the most meaningful love stories are often the ones told quietly, with sincerity and heart. For viewers, it wasn't just a satisfying ending. It was a reminder that hope doesn't age, and neither does the desire to be chosen.